What's up, everybody? Happy Friday night. Wanted to hop on here real fast and share a little bit of the details of a conversation I had today with a good friend of mine and hopefully inspire you to take advantage on a huge opportunity during the lifetime of the opportunity. So check this out. I had a conversation with a guy today and he said, Eric, I love what you're doing. You're making great content. It's really got me motivated. Like, he's got a list of all the video gear that he wants to buy. And like, you know, he's telling me about the ideas that he has and the things that he wants to create. And he said something magical, right? And he's in a very unique niche space. He said, none of my competitors are doing this. None of my competitors are doing this, right? None of my competitors are doing this. Those were his exact words. And I said, man, what a golden opportunity for you to step up, right, to the plate and really take advantage of your competition and them not creating any type of video content, right? So this dude, he's very passionate about what he does. He's got like more than 10 years experience doing his thing. He's very good at it. He has a very solid reputation. And his words were, I could talk about this stuff in my sleep, right? I said, I know you can, right? You're the best at what you do. You are very good. You've got a lot of experience. Like, that's awesome. But the fact that he has a list, right, of the video gear that he wants to buy, the microphones that he wants to get, he just knows exactly, like, he knows where he wants to shoot at. Now I'm like, man, the only thing you can do now is buy the gear and do the thing, right? That's it. And he's excited, he's pumped up, and I'm like, man, what a huge opportunity for this guy. And it made me reflect back on my own experience, right? So when I started my OVI program about 2 years ago, and I was up against my competitors who had been in business for like 10, 15, 20, 25 years, right? I said, what in the world can I do that's going to separate myself from my competitors who have been in this space? And when I got started, I made a commitment to myself. Like, I said, I am going to be in this space for the next 30 years of my professional career, right? This is what I want to do. These are the people I want to serve. This is the type of impact that I want to make. And I made a commitment. I'm like, this is my space. This is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to serve. And this is who I'm going to serve. So when I got into that space, like, I studied my competitors. Like, I'm talking like I studied their websites. I studied their services. I read all their Google reviews. I looked at everything on their website. I compared each other, like, throughout the entire state of Ohio. Like, I was studying people in Toledo and Cleveland and Cincinnati. And I was just trying to find out, like, what's working and what's working really well. Right. And everybody's content was the same. They had a very generic website. They had a name, they had a logo, they had their dates, and they had their prices. Right. That was it. No faces, no pictures, no stories, no video. And I thought, what an opportunity. Right. So just by instantly saying who I am and what I do, like on video, I was already 2 steps ahead of my competition who had been in the same business for 25 years, right? What an advantage that was for me. And not only was I able to create some video content, I was able to create a ton of video content and like introduce myself, introduce my team, talk about the advantages of attending our program and like why we're good at what we do and why we're passionate about it. And just by doing that right there, I was able to build relationships with my potential customers before they even ever came to our program, right? So that was my own, that's my experience with like really evaluating my competition and being able to take advantage of, I wouldn't even call it their weakness, because it's not, they just weren't taking advantage of the opportunity. So when like the new guy stepped up and I was able to create video content and they had no clue how to create video content and they weren't even trying to create video content, like, bam, I'm already 2 steps ahead of the game. Fast forward to today, like, I don't know, a year and a half or 2 years later, these businesses that have been in business for like 25 years, like, I'm right up here with them, right? I don't know whether I'm ahead of them or behind them. That's not my goal to like eliminate them. My goal is just to step up, because this is the space that I believe in. This is where I belong. These are the people that I'm trying to serve. And like just making video content and sharing my message was enough to set me apart from my competitors that had been in business for 25 years. And again, so when I talked to this man today and he says, none of my competitors are doing this. I thought, oh my God, dude, this is such a huge opportunity for you right here. And I know he's going to take advantage of it. So I'm super excited for him to step up and get behind the camera and get his microphone and get his lights and just get his studio set up, because I think it's going to be a very cool opportunity for him. So I just wanted to hop on here tonight and share that story with you, because I know that if your competitors are not creating video content, you have a huge, it's your duty to step up, to create some type of content, to engage with your customers, to engage with your community, to engage with your colleagues, to engage with your referral sources. And I'm telling you what, if you are known in your industry as the dude that makes videos, the guy that creates content, the girl that creates content, the business that creates content, I'm telling you what, over the course of a year, 2 years, 3 years, like that alone right there will set you apart from anybody who's in your industry, right? And they may even be better than you. But if you're creating more content than them and you're sharing like the value that you bring to the marketplace, while at the same time your competitors are not, and they may have a top-notch website and they may have really cool graphics and pictures and data and, you know what I'm saying, all that crap that goes along with it. But I'm telling you what, it's 2020, right? Spend a little bit of money, invest in some gear, start getting on video, start creating some video content for your customers to see. And I'm telling you what, man, like that is the beginning of a recipe that will take you further than you ever imagined, right? And I know I get on here and harp a lot about video content and advertising, but like when I share my own experience of like, I started a business, I was nobody, right? Creating video content, letting people identify with me, know who I was, what I was about, meeting my team, like just knowing that we're actual human beings, that we make mistakes, right? That we're not perfect, but we're here trying to add a valuable service to the community and the people that we serve. That message alone right there, I'm telling you what, if 1,000 people see your message on video content and then they talk about it and they see it and they share it, and like, I'm telling you what, in a matter of a couple of weeks or a month, like you can be known in your community as like the leader in your thing, right? So, and I think that in 2020, like it's game time. So you need to step your content up, step your video up, try. Like that dude that I was talking to today, he's like, my budget is $1,000. I said, dude, that's more than enough, right? You don't have to have a $2,000 camera and like $5,000 worth of gear. It's nice if you can have that. But I'm telling you what, you can get you a nice camera for $500-600. You can get you a microphone for a couple $100. You can get you some lights for a couple $100. And I'm sure you've got a table and a computer already ready to go. Boom, game time, right? So I just know that this video stuff, man, it changed my life. It changed my financial life. It changed my business. It changed my outlook on a ton of different things. No longer am I trapped in a mind of like, I will make $20 an hour for the rest of my life, right? No longer am I thinking like a salary slave. I know that I have the ability to create